us your last day outfits.
My outfit today, I bought my ticket for $30 a day off.
She's tired. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. We are starting this video not how I typically start, which is a setup camera type of view. This is giving Zoe Sugg 2016, but I thought that because it's the last day of uni for the year, oh my gosh, Louis better not make my camera drop because I swear to God, I'll be so annoyed. Anyway, I am going to show you my everyday makeup routine and my morning routine that I normally do before uni. So I have some extra time today because I'm not going to one of my morning classes, my P&O class, because it's an optional class and I don't feel like I need to go. So, but first we're going to start with makeup. Let me just preface by saying I am not an MUA. I never claimed to be an MUA. This is just what works for me, and I'm pretty confident in what it works for me and what I like. So, yeah. My current dilemma is that my face is significantly lighter than the rest of my body. So, and this is, I don't wear tanner, like I don't self-tan. This is me, like I washed the car for like 2 hours and I gained this color. See, look at this. This is wild. Oh my God. Louis is like, Louis, we're not doing this. So I don't typically do my makeup on the floor in my room. Like you literally just set up. Anyway, my bathroom's right there. My wardrobe's right there. You're on my bed. Anyway. Louis! I'm clipping up my hair. I prepped my skin. I don't wash my face in the morning in the sense where I don't use like cleanser or like a face wash. I just like rinse because I don't want to strip my face of like all of my natural oils because I have eczema. So that means that my skin goes dry very quickly. So this is my problem areas right here around my mouth. Also sometimes underneath my eyes, it can go really, really dry. And then also around here is probably like my, like, not acne, like my pimple area. You can kind of see there's one coming up here. But I put on the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo Plus and it goes down overnight. Yeah, so these are my problem areas. I usually peel here. So I use this every morning and night on my face. At night, I kind of slug with it. And then every morning, I use the La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 Plus SPF every single day. And if I don't SPF, I feel like naked. And then it stresses me out. Anyway, so I start off by doing eyebrows. I use like the Mecca Maxima Brow Guru Micromatic Pencil in black. It's not actually black, it's just really dark brown, which is what I like. I don't like dark like brows against my features because my hair isn't like my natural color, which is black. So I will just like fill in the ends of my brows. I don't really touch the front. I don't want it to look too like blocky. So also my makeup process is like really trust the process because I kind of look crazy like midway through. Anyway, just gonna brush and blend. I also don't like when my eyebrows are too curved. So I kind of keep it as straight as possible and thin. I don't like thick brows. I don't use a lot of like expensive makeup because I don't know, I just can't justify paying for like luxury makeup. I've never tried it either, so I don't want to in case I actually love it and then I have to pay for it. Anyway, I use the Morphe Filter Effects Soft Focus Foundation, medium to full coverage. It's in the shade medium 15. I was drawn to this foundation because it's like a skincare cross foundation kind of thing, and it was advertised with like hyaluronic acid, with salicylic acid, from memory, don't quote me, but there's like bunch of like skincare formula that's in here, and I thought that would be best for my like eczema and like problematic skin. That's why like everyone goes to me like, you know, you have smooth skin, you don't need makeup. I'm like, you have not seen my eczema bad days. I just like can handle it and can manage it well. So today is a good eczema day. And I also find that if I drink a lot of water, also I'm running out, so this is why I'm like doing this, but I have to drink a lot of water to combat the amount of salt in my diet, because if you know Asian cuisine, we be eating a lot of salt. Like, it's in everything. My mom and I had this conversation the other day about how should I cut out salt from my diet to see if it helps with my eczema, because I was thinking of doing like a food challenge, which is like a food elimination diet, to see like what actually is the problem, like food. Some people say it's rice, some say gluten, some say dairy. I was speaking to my other friends that have eczema and they said it was rice that really makes it bad for them. But I'm like, I don't think it's rice for me, because I eat rice quite often and I don't have flare-ups like every day. It's like every time I eat something really processed. Maybe it's also oil that will get me one day. I kind of get the vibe it's salt, because when I eat salty things, I get like a reaction. I try to avoid doing as much makeup as I can on my forehead. I don't know why, it just looks weird, okay? I don't like to build anything on my forehead here because it just looks thick and cakey. I just use a Morphe V100 foundation brush to smudge it everywhere. Yes, there are brush lines, but we deal with that at the end. This is a trust the process situation. Okay, now I'm using my Mecca Beauty Off Duty Contour Stick. It's in the shade medium. I just go on the cheekbones and then I go to my forehead. This is probably like the most product I'll put on my forehead, and then I go onto my nose. Also, this makeup routine takes me like less than 10 minutes, but because we're filming and I'm obviously yapping, it's gonna take a bit longer. For my nose, hey Louie, don't hit the makeup. I'm using this Nude by Nature eye blender brush, just some random brush I have in my makeup kit. I also don't think this is the right shade for me. It is a little too warm, I feel, and I should get like a cooler contour color. What are you doing? Don't know what this brush is. Jessica Robbins bought it for me. So anyway, it's like an angled brush, so I just use it for my contour. Louie, get out of my camera. Gotta blend the forehead. Trying to avoid the middle of the forehead, just going around the sides. Then I go in with the Mecca Maxima Off Duty Blush Stick. It's in the shade Candy. I like a brighter blush. Back in the day, I was more supportive of a bronzy, darker blush, but I'm kind of loving the really pink blushes these days. Kind of look like a clown. Using another random brush that I've designated for blush. It's just like a fluffy brush, but I try to keep it like just on the sides here. I don't like it when it goes into the middle of my face. I feel like it makes my face look even bigger than it already is. Louie, he's literally attacking my iPad case that's on the side here. I have a damp beauty blender. This is actually from Beauty Blender brand. Sorry, the lighting is changing. The clouds have just taken over. But I will go in and pat everything in. Get rid of those brush lines. Now I will go in with my Rare Beauty 180W concealer. As little product as possible, scraping off the edges. I will put some here. I find that putting as little product of concealer possible makes this area look like a bit better. I'll put it on the nose bridge here. Highlighting the areas that I want highlighted, I'll put it here. I also highlight like right here, but there's a difference in tone from here to here. This is more normal to the rest of my face and is more cohesive. Here is a bit darker, and I also have like a really strong vein that runs here. You can literally see it's like right here. Anyway, I put some concealer over that because it just like irks me. I also try to avoid putting a lot of makeup here because I know it peels. I'm gonna blend this out with this Morphe V105 brush, which is a concealer brush. Oh, Louie's back. I don't worry too much that everything looks patchy, because I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender and just blend everything in. Concealer on the forehead, just avoiding the edges, only keeping it to the middle. And then like in here, these areas, like right in my inner corner, I don't use a beauty blender because I don't want it to like smudge the contour. So I'll just go in with my finger. Now I've got to blend my nose bridge and just fix around the edges. Now we are going in with powder blush. Found it at W Cosmetics. It's called Romantic Beauty. It's like a gradient blush, using the same blush brush I was using before. I also like to mix my blushes. We are going to go in with 2 blushes. I've got the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour blush in the shade Captivating. Looks like this. I don't really know if this product ever comes out. It just looks like there's no transfer onto the brush at all. But I will pat this in. I don't know, I just feel like there's never enough blush. Blush is definitely my favorite product. Brush onto my nose. We are going to use a loose setting powder. I've used the Fenty Beauty one. I actually have it still here. It's in the shade Banana. But I feel like it's a bit dark for me in the winter. So I bought the Maybelline Fit Me in a lighter color, which is in Fair Light. It's just way better. This Fenty Beauty one is definitely a summer shade. I used to use a powder puff. I think that's what they're called. Like to blend here and here and around the edges. But I don't like the way it looks underneath my eyes. So for under my eyes, I will use this Morphe brush for sure. Don't know what it's called. I just gently pat. And I don't use a lot of it because I don't want that look. I don't want my makeup to look completely matte. I just don't want it to crease and I want it to last throughout the day. Then with the rest of my face, I'm going to use the powder puff. I don't want to make the line too sharp. Just blending. I've also got another loose setting powder, which is the One Size Ultra Pink one, which I love. I absolutely love this one because, like I said earlier, I love blush. So I'm going to put it just here, set just the top part of the blush and kind of under the eye, but not like in the center or close to the inner corner. I just like to set the edge. I'm going to pat that in. Okay, highlighter time. I use this Morphe fluffy eye brush and then this Napoleon contour brush, but I don't use it for contour. I use it just here. I switch back and forth between the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter in Chic Freak and Girl Next Door, and then also some Rare Beauty highlighters. So there is Enlightenment and Exhilarate. The problem with Fenty Beauty highlighters is that it's like a soft highlighter. So I dropped it once and it shattered completely. I like tried to rescue whatever was left. Actually, I've dropped both of them. I just realized. And it's destroyed on the inside, like. And the highlighter just goes everywhere when I open it. So honestly, I just try to avoid opening it. So I'm just gonna go in with Fenty Beauty today. It's very pink, which I love. Gonna mix them both. Tap the excess off. I read this thing about Sabrina Carpenter's makeup artist, and she puts highlighter underneath the eyes, like just here on the cheeks as well. So I was like, oh, I like that. And it makes you look extra bronzy. So, and just pat the inner corner. Then I will go to the brow bone. I don't use a setting spray because I feel like they just don't work on me. But I haven't tried the One Size setting spray, which I've heard is very similar to just hairspray. So that really keeps like the makeup staying. But every time I've tried the Max Fix Plus, I've gone through 2 of them does nothing. It just hydrates the skin and it doesn't keep it like on there. So I just don't use anything at all, and I just don't touch my face the whole day. But I'm going to use some purple cream because, like I said, my eczema, this is a problem area, and my lips also is constantly dry. So I carry around either purple cream or the Rhode Beauty peptide lip, and I'm topping up every single hour. So that is what I do. And then on my lips, I use this Peri Pera glossy, don't even know what it is, in the number 3. It's really cute, but I'm not putting it on now because I'm gonna go have breakfast. So let's continue on with the rest of the morning routine, and I'll show you my outfit as well.
어차피 뻔한 감정이잖아 분명 다 안다면 이렇게 알고도 빠진 함정인가 봐 나도 모르게 When you call my name
So this year, my cousins have decided, or like Katie and I were talking about it, that we should do Kris Kringle or like Secret Santa. So there's this like platform that you can do, and it's called, why is my laptop not working? Literally gonna rage quit at it in a second. Okay, it's called Secret Santa Organizer, and it tells you who you get because it randomly allocates to someone, and then it says what their wish list is, and you can put your wish list on it. So I'm not gonna say who I've got because my cousins will snitch. They will tell each other. Anyway, my wish list, I'll show you. Okay, so my wish list is a Smeesky blind box, some foundation, and a Hyunjin Skizu keyring or plushie, which I put on the bottom because they're not even gonna know who it is except for Tiana and maybe Katie, but it's a $50 budget, so you can get me 2 of them and something else. Because my Smeesky obsession died down a bit because I wasn't working, so I didn't want to buy any. And then my cousin Katie and her friend Peter went to the city and they lined up for the hippers. So they got me one of the Smeesky hippers, and it's the one of it hanging upside down. I didn't actually use it like how you're supposed to use it. I put it on my Smeesky shelf and I have it hanging upside down onto the ladder. Oh, I don't know how he knows that the camera is there because it only flies to that same spot and looks in that camera. You're so smart, but you're so annoying. You know that? You. Hello, I'm here with Pamela and Veronica now. Do you want to show us your last day outfits?
Okay, so top and pants are both perfect strangers.
Yup.
Don't know where the jumper's from. Adidas.
Nice. Veronica?
This was thrifted,
Thrifted?
Cotton On,
Yep.
Uniqlo, and Dot.
Cute.
Sponsor me at this point, like.
Yeah, they should.
My outfit today, I have a C&M top, skirt from, it says Ava and Eva, which I don't even know what that is. And then this is from Yes Style, Dior, and the bag.
We're talking about the weekend, but I was scared because it was like getting really satanic. Because like, did you see when his like face was on the screen at the back and he's like looking up, rolling his eyes?
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah. Even like at the beginning when like he was banging that thing, it was like that ghost thing.
oh
and
my
it's,
god,
like,
yes!
Me and my friends
That
were
was
like,
so
"I'm gonna
scary."
buy this tonight."
No, I know. And then the freaking the red dances.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Like,
that scared me so much. And then they were like dancing weird on the freaking church, and I was like, oh, get me out of here.
I was like high. Like
Oh, like on the side, or
yeah. Side on.
okay. No, because I was in the mosh. I was right
'cause
next to the
I always
church.
do mosh. Like every concert I go to, I do mosh. And being mosh pure FOMO. Like me and my friends, we had mosh pure FOMO.
Okay. But to be honest, I didn't see much. So
Yeah.
yeah.
See, that's the risk. Like we saw everything, which was good. Like all the fireworks.
Yeah.
Everything like that.
That's what I kind of wish, but it is what it is.
You win some, you lose some.
I know. But Stray Kids, oh my god, it was so good. Did you see any clips, Veronica?
No, my whole feed was just Travis Scott.
Oh,
my
I went
God.
to Travis Scott as well.
I heard Travis Scott was like, the mosh was so bad, like crazy.
I didn't do Travis Scott mosh. I bought my ticket for $30 a day off.
Damn.
Where can you get a $30 ticket these days?
Don't even know.
Was it like on sale on Ticketek?
No, we just went online. They mustn't have sold out the concert, so then we just looked up. It was $30. And then me and my friends just went.
That's like unheard of.
I got sick because it was bucketing down rain. Then I was like, I need to go to Olivia Rodrigo. I need to recover.
Yep, but you're fine now.
I'm good. I'm a bit puffed after walking those steps.
Yes.
Yeah, because you guys were both talking at the same time. What did you just say?
She was out there last Tuesday.
No, you need to tell Sophie that.
No, she was with me.
Do you know
The
that?
one day I didn't come to class.
Sophie.
We can admire from a distance. Hello. I am not going to creative advertising.
I'm happy for you.
I feel like
Yeah.
everyone skipped creative advertising.
Yeah, I
But the assignment looks really fun.
Oh yeah, it's
What
the
one are
easier
you doing?
Yeah, it's the easiest, but the percentage is so like high.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, I'm doing digital advertising and social media.
I'm doing activations.
I'm doing like the posters. Is that the
Yeah.
yeah.
What's your end of semester recap?
I'm tired.
She's tired.
Tired.
Pamela, what about you?
So just the group chat going off. I feel like I haven't been here this semester. I've got to be honest.
No, but you have. You're literally here every class that I'm
I
here.
am, but like you know,
As in like mentally?
yeah, I don't know. Last semester, I remember like coming to class like every single time, like being at uni. This semester, I don't know, it's been a bit of a blood.
Blur.
Yeah.
I'm like vlogging you, but I'm also like staring at your makeup. Perfect.
So we're using the Hourglass new holiday palette.
Ooh,
So yeah,
it's giving.
it's better because it was $150.
Hey girl.
Process. They're required.
So we are done for the semester. I'm gonna say bye until next year.
Adios.